Welcome everybody to the band gym. Dave Schmitz, resistancebandtraining.com. I want to talk to you today about speed strengthening. Calm down, because anybody can go ahead and work on speed strengthening, but it's really important because as we get older, we're going to lose our reaction time. We're going to go ahead and Mother Nature is going to try to slow us down. I don't want that happening to you. So I want to show you some ways and some reasons why you want to go ahead and work on speed strengthening, and the only way you can do it is working with resistance bands. So let's get into it and let's start talking about it right now. First of all, when you're working with speed strength, you want to go ahead and you want to do a lot of your training in linked up bands. Why? Because in linked up bands, you have a greater resistance variability. Yeah, when I start here, because it's a longer system, the resistance is going to be more friendly as it starts out. As a result, you don't have to worry about being overloaded resistance. Plus, you can easily accommodate the resistance based on the exercise you're doing. So if you're doing an exercise that requires a much more a greater effort, you can back off the resistance a little bit so that you can go ahead and keep your speed up. It's all about keeping your speed up, and that's important. So use a system that's a little bit longer. This system specifically works great for any of the locomotion training we go ahead and do with speed strengthening. Next thing is very easy. I want you to go ahead and make sure you work on acceleration before deceleration. What do I mean by that? Very simple. Acceleration, let's take chest press for instance. Acceleration will be pressing out, but bring it back slow. So work on speed going out, but bring it back slow. In other words, work on getting out quick, stretching the band out quick while you're doing the exercise, but then on your return back, go slow. Yeah, go slow. There's no reason you have to overload deceleration because, hey, guys, that's where injuries are going to happen. So don't overload that. Just overload the acceleration part and you'll be safe. Guys, use smaller bands. Yeah, there's no reason why you have to go ahead and use big bands. I know we want to work strength, but guys, there's nothing wrong with working with a smaller band because you know what? You're going to be able to generate faster speed with smaller bands. It's all about generating quickness, fast movements. In order to do that, you're going to go ahead and you want to work with an ascending resistance so you can build up momentum. But you also want to go ahead and work with a lower level of resistance so you can generate speed fast. Keep in mind, speed, guys, not just putting a lot of weight underneath your body. All right, long intervals. Make sure when you first start working on speed, you want to go ahead and work with long intervals. That doesn't mean you're going to do more repetitions. It means you're going to give yourself a chance to build a rhythm. Yeah, see what I mean? If I take this and I go ahead and I put myself in the system and I work on acceleration first, so I'm going to work on quick movements out and come back slow, I can take my time with a longer interval and work my rhythm, my control. If I go to chest presses, I can go ahead and work here, bang, and bring it back slow. Take my rhythm, bang. Really work on engaging all the muscles I need to create speed strength. All right, from there, short amplitude movements. Guys, nobody says you have to do a movement that requires a lot of movement or a lot of action or a lot of distance. Let me show you what I mean. If I go ahead and I take this and I'm going to do a tricep press. Now, I want to work on speed strength, so all I'm going to do is work on this little bit of movement. Okay? Now, as I get better, I might bring my leg into it and get a bigger amplitude of movement. I might go ahead and work on stepping. But anytime I start bringing in more movement, I increase the amplitude of movement, which means I got to increase the stability I need to perform that movement. Make sense? Shorten up the amplitude, make the movements simple when you're first trying to work speed, and then you can lengthen them out as you get more stability and control. Guys, the other thing is work on stability. Give yourself great stability. Yeah, here's what I mean. Now we know when we do a pull, all right, or a push, especially a push, a staggered stance is going to give me more stability. So I'm going to use a staggered stance. I might even put my hand on the wall to work on giving me a third point of contact. So now I can really work on stabilization as I'm pushing. That goes for any type of movement, guys. Chest presses or bent over presses. You see me go ahead and do presses this way. Well, I got 3 points of contact. I could come up here and work on control there, all right? But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna eliminate that point of contact and I'm gonna go really quick with only 2 points. And then maybe I might even go ahead and go to a prone position so I can go even with greater stability demands. The point is this: put yourself in a situation where you have maximum stability by how many points of contact you have down on the ground or against the wall, and then generate your speed. That's gonna help your trunk stabilize better. And guys, when it comes to speed development, our trunk is everything. We've got to have great trunk strength. Lastly, guys, and this is really important, as your intensity increases, so does your recovery time. Yeah, you can't keep banging away at high levels of intensity without giving yourself recovery. Guys, the focus is speed. So you're gonna work repetitions where you're gonna go as fast as you can, but then you're gonna give yourself recovery. It's a much different type of workout than all those metabolic workouts where the goal is just to gas you, just make yourself fatigued. Yeah, there's reasons for those workouts, but what I'm talking about right now is I'm talking about focused, I'm talking about speed, high quality movement, and then you're gonna give yourself rest. It's a different type of workout, but here's the cool part. You're gonna get after those fast twitch muscle fibers. You're gonna go ahead, because of that, your balance, your coordination, your power, all these things are gonna start getting better. So Gabe, put the metabolic workouts away once in a while and let's work some speed strength. What do you say? Great idea? Apply those concepts that I just told you and let's go ahead and let's get you speed strong, not just strong.